Greetings, greetings. How are you all tonight? That was let's try that again. Good evening, good evening. How are you all tonight? Much better, much better. I know we got some seniors in here, yeah? Yeah. That's right. We got some rising juniors in here. The juniors are too tired. All right, how about those sophomores? Don't be afraid, don't be afraid. It's a good time. And maybe a couple freshmen. Woohoo! All right. Well, greetings all. We are happy to have you here tonight. I am Dr. Martin Ferry, one of the faculty for the Honors College. And tonight is my great pleasure to welcome you all to our Spring 22 Honors College pinning ceremony. Now, this ceremony is a little different than most ceremonies because we're going to have sort of a collage or a mix of students that we are pinning, but that makes the village even better, right? Okay. So thank you so much for taking the time to attend this year's ceremony in support of all of our honorable Hornets, which are all down here, I hope, right front and center. You are definitely in for a treat, as we have really put together an impressive group of individuals to speak to you all tonight, to give you some inspirational pieces, hopefully to take you into that next venture for those of you who are leaving the Hornet's Nest, and maybe those who are just planning to get to that next step. We have some definite pearls to share with you all tonight, so I hope you take it in. But also, we want to give you all not just pearls, but a little royal jelly. So if anybody's had me for genetics, you know that royal jelly, that's what makes the queen a queen. And so for all of our Hornets, this royal jelly is going to be so important for your next steps, so important for you to sow the seeds of the family that are in this room with you that may not even be biological. So with that, I want to acknowledge the dedication and hard work of all of our talented pinning committee members, guests, parents, students, volunteers, everyone really present today. If you look around the room, Hornets, you'll recognize lots of faculty and staff who are happy to support you in various ways. Mr. Harris, Ms. Roberts, how many of you all could have got through those semesters with registering without them? Not many. All right, so as we do that, we also have a room full of parents, so please let us give a round of applause for the parents. Thank you. We have talented individuals like Mr. Jalen Carter, who are going to share his gift with you tonight. He is also a Harris-Stowe student, so, you know, we like to provide within our village. We also have the Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences present, who is also the director of the Honors College. She'll be speaking with us a little later today. So with that, I want to thank all of you who are here, not only for just being here tonight, but for the roles that you've played in all of these individuals in the front. And that might even be your fellow Hornet. It might be somebody you're sitting next to who's been there for you when you needed it, and may continue to be. Again, remember, we're building our village, so these relationships shouldn't be transient. I know that many of you have traveled a great distance, and for parents, that might be distance on the road. For students, that might be intellectual distances from the moment you first step foot on this campus to now, for some of you who are going to transition to beyond the Hornet's Nest. And I think that type of growth is important, and it's an important investment of your time and energy into your future self. So I know you're all here for the main event, which is not me. Classes are over. Uh, yes, absolutely. So I'll keep this brief. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to the Village for Life. I want to welcome to the stage next, Mr. and Miss Honors College.
Good. Hey, y'all. So I happen to be Miss Honors College and Janoria Worthy, and I am a senior this year, which means this happens to be my last pinning ceremony with you all, but that is okay because the journey was awesome. My journey actually did start with my mom. She kind of forced me to come. Dr. Turner, if anybody knows her, you know how she kind of comes and grabs you and gets you. She got me, and she is the one who really brought me into Harris-Stowe, dragged in, didn't want, like, where am I going? Like, why am I coming here? I'm not ready to leave from home, none of that. And here I am on a stage speaking for Harris-Stowe as a representative, and it has been the best journey. From Dr. Martin Ferry to Lewis to Dr. Turner to my mom to all my friends and everyone in Honors College, it has been the best experience. And I am a little emotional because I am leaving, but I do pass on like the inspiration, the trying hard, the efforts, and to like go outside of your shell, go outside, do your stuff, have friends, but also do take your time and graduate and get your stuff done on time. That is the best thing to do. So that is mine, and I hope to wish you all a good night and to have a great evening. Thank you.
All right. Hello, my name is Trevor Dancy, Mr. Honors College here, as you just heard from Noah. But as my time here comes to a close, I just think about all things I've done at Harris-Stowe. And as being Mr. Honors College and being an RA at this university, I feel like I could take this time to impart some of the wisdom that I got at this university. And what I would like to impart that wisdom being said, it would be watch who you call your friends. With that said, some of you may know this lesson, some of you may not. For those that do know this lesson, a reminder it wouldn't hurt. And for those that do not, I just say, can I have your attention, please? So what I would like to say, the people that you will believe not to be your friends and watch who your friends are, I would say procrastination. One of the biggest things that I had to deal with at this institution was procrastination. One of the most important sayings that I've learned here is the only person that can really stand in your way is yourself. And that, and me, was my procrastination. And with that, I would just like to say, procrastination isn't your friend. It never will, never would be. And with that, I would like to go into this poem that we have by Anika Singhal, and it is titled Black. So it goes as, what is black? A color or absence of color? It's an essence of art, first of the mighty colors to be used as paint. Brings all the colors together and not tear apart. It's an essence of art. Black is beauty, a powerful duty. It's mysterious, timeless, bold, intense, thousand folds. Simply gorgeous and notorious black. It's a crisp suit on a bright sunny day. It's a high killer heel that will make you sway. It's an eye color when you see your prey. It's a beginning and ending that won't give away. What is black? Elegance of midnight, stallion with a night. B-L-A-C-K. Read it, write it, feel it. Instead of being none, it is one. Thank you.
And now a word from Dr. Millers.
Oh, wow. Good evening or good afternoon, everyone. Some of you guys have had me before, but if not, my name is Professor Glenn T. Miller. I've been honored to join this community not too long ago, and may it cause a few of you some headaches every once in a while. But again, it is a true honor to be here before you and to be able to congratulate you on what it is that you have been able to achieve so far and to what you're going into next. And so amongst many of the different titles and things that I have done, not just a professor here, but working as a life coach, has been a full-time entrepreneur. I am a doctor of chiropractic that runs my own practice as well. Just in the past year, I've been around the world to 6 different countries and serving for life coach, business coaching, etc. Also a best-selling author, which has been international best-selling author now. I want to leave a few tidbits for you. Something that I feel like has been known as a secret to my own success and to what I hope and actually know will be the secret to your success. And if that's okay, I need you to tell me, all right. Is that all right? All right? Okay, great. Now that I have your blessing to move forward. I want to share with you something that my mentor, one of my mentors, the great and honorable Les Brown, as I call him, shared with me. He used to say this quote. He would say that, son, the wealthiest place on the planet is the graveyard. Right? He says, because the graveyard is where you will find inventions that were never ever exposed, that we were never exposed to, or ideas that never became reality. He says that the graveyard is where the hopes and the aspirations for so many were never acted upon. This is the richest place on the planet. And although I love my mentor greatly, I like to respectfully disagree. You see, I say the graveyard is where you can find lost potential. In this 84 by 28 by 23 inch casket that is some 6 feet below the ground, isolated from the earth, is where we will find untapped potential that we will never see again. So if you say, Professor Miller, if the graveyard is not where the richest place in the world can be, then where is it? And I would tell you that is in the minds of the living. Those who are alive right now, in your mind is a dream. And in those dreams, you have what we call imagination. And that imagination helps foster our dreams into reality, and it's unconquerable faith that allows us to see it through. And the wonderful part about the living is that it applies to everyone here. It applies to everyone despite where you are in your life's journey. It doesn't matter whether if you are about to graduate or you have graduated. It doesn't matter if you just started school. It doesn't matter if you just started working or you started your own business. It doesn't matter if you are traveling or if you are running a marathon for the first time. It doesn't matter if you are a new parent or maybe this is your third one. It doesn't matter where you are in your life's journey. It doesn't matter if you just got off of work and got home and you're tired, or it doesn't matter if you just came home for chemotherapy. Whatever you are in your life's journey, I want you to say this. You are not dead yet. You are not dead yet. And there is still work to do. Awesome. Good. You see, everybody has potential. In fact, let me read to you the Britannica's website for as potential, or I'm going to say as potential energy, as some who have my principal biology course knows that I love to talk about energy and potential energy. You see, energy is defined as stored energy that depends upon the relative position of various parts of the system. It is the property of which systems that's not of an individual body or the particle, but instead it arises in the system with parts that exert forces on each other on a magnitude dependent on the configuration or relative position of its parts. I'm going to put it very simply. Potential energy is the ability to do work. See, we all have the ability to do work. In fact, I'm going to ask you guys, how many of you, if I was to give you a basketball and tell you got 5 minutes, feel like they could make a couple of shots? Raise your hand. Okay, you have the ability to do work. Now let me challenge you. What if I said that you had to face off on a shoot-off with the world's greatest basketball player in their prime, how many of you feel like you might win that? And now, I'm not going to say who the basketball player is right now because I don't want to get into a time of debating about who it is. So it doesn't matter if you think it's LeBron. It doesn't matter if you think it's Kobe. It doesn't matter if you know that it's Michael Jordan. It's okay. I'm not going to get into that right now. But I want to know on a one-on-one face-off, how many of you guys feel like you will win? Wow, a lot less. Now, what if I told you this? What if I told you that this 6-time championship ring carrying, 5 MVP award having, 20th century greatest athlete that's nominated by ESPN, what if I told you that this person who came second only to Babe Ruth when they talked about the greatest athlete in the country, or he's a current principal owner or chairman, I'm not saying any names, I'm just mentioning some things, okay? What if I told you that this person was not allowed to take a single shot? Now, raise your hands. How many of you think you would defeat that, you will win? Right? See, what I'm proving to you right now, as the old saying goes, you miss 100% of the shots that you what? Exactly. It's one thing to have potential, but it's another thing not to act upon it. And we don't act upon it because of our thoughts. We call this limiting beliefs. And listen to me when I tell you, it's limiting beliefs that are the killer to success. You see, so much potential energy ends up in the graveyard because of what they believe. I'm going to give you a limiting belief. Back in 1954, it was a known belief that nobody, no matter how good of an athlete they were, not man, woman, or child, nobody can complete a mile run underneath 4 minutes. That was a known fact, as a matter of fact. No one can complete that underneath 4-minute run. Until 1954, you have Roger Bannister came along. And you know what happened? He did it under 4 minutes by a fraction of a second. Now, that's not the interesting part is, since then, over 20,000 people have done it. What happened? What was so different at this point in time? And I can tell you, what happened is that the belief system changed. See, now people knew that if I tried hard enough and I applied myself hard enough, that it's already been done, so maybe now I can do it too. So where is this for you at this moment that you're being celebrated, being honored? Right? I want you to think about how this moment is not just about you, that it grows more to you proving to others what is being possible and what's being done. You all are now a living proof and example of what we call black excellence. And see, I would have been remiss if I did not mention what black excellence is while I'm standing here in one of the world's greatest HBCUs in front of some of the brightest students, brightest scholars that the world has not yet known. And looking for the definition, I came across this, and I want you to hear. Black excellence is the celebration of success in the black community. However, it goes far beyond just highlighting the individual achievements. Black excellence is the mindset backed by the actions that display leadership through perseverance. The true purpose of these actions is to advance the black community. I'm going to give you an example. Before his untimely passing, Chadwick Boseman, he made it very clear how he would never want to compromise himself or his community by taking on roles that he felt like did not improve it. See, because he understood his why and his purpose, that he wouldn't allow himself to settle for anything less. So he declined roles that depict him as a slave, and he even got fired because he kept debating back with the producers about a role where he played the son of a crackhead mother. And his reputation began to grow within the community that he realized that his lifelong mission has a higher purpose. And because of that, in 2016, he received a phone call to play what? T'Challa in a very popular movie, thank you, The Black Panther. In fact, this movie had a record-breaking of $1 billion in the box office around the world. It's because of his mission, because he, despite what was going on, it was coming his way up until his dying breath, was committed to elevate not just himself, but also the community. And it's the same commitment that you're standing before me and that I'm pushing onto you to elevate your community. And so to help you, I'm going to leave you with something. I'm going to give you that secret sauce that I was talking about earlier. The same thing that allowed me to, in the past year, travel the world and speak to other people and to help them, push them, to motivate them. That gives me time to sit here with you and to teach and torment some of you guys in the classrooms. See, when it gets hard, as I know that it's going to get hard, I want you to say these words. I want you guys to say after me. I'm still here. It's possible. I have work to do. I'm still here. It's possible. I have work to do. See, when it gets hard, for those that are still here, as it's going to get hard, I guarantee you that when you realize that it's possible, you will get it done. When you don't see a way, as a lot of times it happens, you don't see a way, I want you to say that I'm still here, it's possible, I have work to do. When you enter grad school, when you get your first F, I want you to say, I'm still here, it's possible, I have work to do. I want you to use this secret sauce to your success. Use this when you need to prove the impossible to be possible. I want you to use this phrase when you lose everything around you. I want you to use this phrase when you want to give up. Use this phrase when somebody else gives you an excuse for why they can't do it. And then when they turn around and ask you, why are you still trying to do it? I want you to use this phrase and say to them that I am still here when a lot of people are not. It's possible because I believe it is. And while I still have breath within me, within my spirit, within my soul, I have work to do. So as I walk away, leaving you with the secret sauce, I want to hear you say, I'm still here. It's possible. And I have work to do. And I thank you for continuing on to do that work because I believe in you and I know that you will elevate us, elevate not just Harris-Stowe State University, but you will elevate our community as well. I believe in you. I'll see you, some of you, next year.
And now the honors charge from Dr. Dean Daly Davis.
Good afternoon. Oh, you all look beautiful, beautiful out there. I would have to say that I am so proud of you guys. As the Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, I get a chance to look at your grades, those GPAs, and wow, you guys have really impressed me. Although you only need a 3.2 to be in the Honors College, I'm looking at GPAs as high as like 3.9, quite a few of them. So yeah. You all are showing up and you are showing out. High five to every one of you guys for what you're doing. You are the HSSU scholar. And so we're so very proud. It is an honor for me to serve as a dean, and it is also an honor for faculty to be in those leadership positions to work with you all. So it is I'm just in awe when I look out here. Not only are you dressed beautifully, but just your character and the way that you carry yourself. You make Harris-Stowe proud. You really do. So thank you and keep up the good work. Dr. Miller shared a lot of good information with you guys, and he was right on target. You are just beginning. The world has yet to see what you have to offer. We need you. We need you to continue your hard work. We can turn the news on and we can see all kinds of things that are happening in society, which even speaks further to why education is so vitally important. Because if we invest in education, we are investing in our society. We make the world a better place. So your hard work and your efforts, our world awaits you. So continue to do your best. Now, I have the honor and the privilege here of leading the Honors College Pledge. And so if you can repeat after me, but I'm going to ask you to stand first. And I promise I won't go too fast. Please repeat after me. As an HSSU scholar, I promise to continue to do my best. To understand and respect my personal responsibilities. My freedom of expression. My duty to serve others and my school. The proper care for properties and the environment in which I share with others. I will uphold the highest academic standards. As an HSSU honor student. You may be seated. All right, we are ready for the moment of our penning, and let me just say this. This is our second penning ceremony for the Honors College. We have worked hard to really kind of organize this college. You guys have yet to see what's to come. We are just beginning, but I encourage you, as we create these partnerships inside of the school and outside of the school, I hope that you will take advantage, because it's only going to enhance your education, but will also create lasting partnerships in which you're striving for once you complete this education. So again, you know, this is our second penning ceremony, and we're just very proud to be able to host this again and for years to come. Okay, with that, we're going to begin our penning process. And so what we will do is we will call your name, and you will come to the right, you will come on stage, and we will pin you and provide you with a certificate.
Are y'all ready? This is the moment you've been waiting for. You get your name called and you get to come up here and get poked with a pen. So we had debated about how we were going to do this. We're just going to go in alphabetical order. So if you know your name is at the beginning, get ready and we'll come up. Are they going around there here or? Okay. All right. So first up, Tawadula Amini. I hope I got that right.
Thank you.
Nyla Anderson. You gotta wait. Shakira Bent. Jada Bay. Jada Bay. Okay, put that one aside. Ebony Carter. Nyla Cohen. Trevor Dancy. Bryce Dean. Jada Felton. You're right. Get some more. Morris Harris III. Cameron Jensen.
Sorry for taking my time.
No, take your time. Jamari Jones Ennis. Deontay Love. Cameron Lowry. Jada Miles. I already went past the ages. I know. What you Rashaya Haywood. Getting close? Not yet. Queen Patterson. Alani Perkin. Jordan Pippen. Anaya Smith. Zaria Smith. Nathan Tatum. Cheyenne Thomas. Latrice Walker. Janoria Worthy. Did I miss anyone? Is there anyone here? Come on up. We missed one. She's coming around. Zaria Turner. One round of applause for the honorees again.
All right, can I get another round of applause for our honors? You guys are amazing, and we are so impressed with what you guys have been doing with the campus. I would like to ask Jalen to the stage for a special performance.
Good evening, everybody. I'm gonna talk. Can I talk to you all for a little bit? You know, yeah. I do get a little nervous, so I just want to break some ice. You know, first of all, I want to say thank you to Dr. Martin Ferry as well as the Honors College for asking me to, you know, give you all the gift of song on today. I really appreciate it. Can we give another round of applause for you all? Yes. You guys are well deserving. I know you all have worked very hard throughout this semester, even through the COVID and everything. With us getting back to normalcy, you guys still stuck through it. And yeah, I'm proud of you all. Even watching from the audience, y'all giving me the motivation to up my game and, you know, get a little bit better. So I really appreciate that. The song I will be singing today is entitled "Beautiful." It is by Molly Music, and I have a couple of following quotes just to share with you all. And they read, "Beauty is the way you hold yourself. It is how you treat people. It is the way you love. It is self-acceptance. Beauty is your soul. Whenever a beautiful soul has been there in its trail, follows beautiful memories." So with that being said, this is for seniors and for everybody else. But as you all leave, I want you all to really reflect on the beauty that you have exuded throughout your 4 years here, and as well as the beauty that will be after college. There's many beautiful moments that you will experience, as well as a lot of other beautiful moments and memories that you have being at Harris-Stowe, the illustrious. So, yeah. It's a blessing to see people with their heads up to the sky still. 'Cause honestly, for those same people, life can be so real. I'm amazed by all your strength, I am. And I'm grateful you've come through. So I take this time to stop a moment and show my gratitude for you. I put my lighter in the air for us.
I see what you're doing, yeah, I see what you're going through. I put my lighter in the air cause the truth is you're beautiful, you're beautiful. I put my lighter in the air for love. Everybody singing together, sing a new song. I put my lighter in the air cause the truth is you're beautiful, you're beautiful. Many mighty ships are sinking. My stars have fallen down, down. And I count it as a blessing that I thank God for you all now. I can tell that you've been praying. My world has turned around. And I can't go without saying that I thank God for you all now. For you, I put my lighter in the air for you. I see what you're doing, yeah, I see what you're going through. I put my lighter in the air cause the truth is you're beautiful, you're beautiful. I put my lighter in the air for us. Everybody singing together, sing a new song. I put my lighter in the air for us. It's beautiful, it's beautiful. Say I. Come on, I know y'all can do that. Say I. Louder, louder. Say I. I want you to speak it as you feel it. Say I. Yeah, I put my lighter in the air for us. I see what you're doing, yeah, I see what you're going through. I put my lighter in the air cause the truth is you're beautiful, you're beautiful. I put my lighter in the air for us. Everybody singing together, sing a new song. I put my lighter in the air cause the truth is you're beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. Say I. Let me hear you say I. Harris-Stowe say I. You're beautiful, y'all sound beautiful.
Let's please give him another round of applause. Man, we have so much rich talent here at Harris-Stowe State University. I'm so happy he blessed us with that. All right. Next up, we have Dr. Brookins with some remarks for you all. All right.
Good evening. After I heard the first presenter, I was like, they have nothing to hear from me. He got this, so I sat back and I said, I probably got it wrong. I don't have to speak. They don't need to hear this. But I guess she want me to tell you anyway, so I will. Good evening. I'm Dr. Brookins from the College of Education, and I want to take this opportunity to congratulate you. Tonight, you have taken a powerful step into the future. As you enter the Honors College, you are no longer a regular student at Harris-Stowe State University. You are a part of an elite organization, one with great minds and great responsibilities. All eyes will be on you. You see, they will be expecting you to demonstrate or to show them what academic excellence looks like. You are a scholar. They will be expecting you to show what a scholar, a researcher, and a leader looks like. Because that is what you are. Because the Honors College provide opportunities for the best and the brightest students, and you're among them. With that comes great responsibilities, because now you must be a role model for your fellow students. And I know some of you are saying, well, I wasn't trying to be a role model. I'm just trying to do my work. But you see, to whom much is given, much is required. Keep in mind, you don't have to be an athlete. You don't have to be a movie star or a performer. But you can still be a leader. You can still be a role model simply by being you. You can be that role model by being that scholar that you are. So I hope you're ready. Are you ready? Let me take my glasses off so I can even see, because I'm reading with these. I hope you're ready. Are you ready to wear it and wear it well? Are you ready to step up and be that leader? You see, Mike Murdoch says that you are a product of the books that you read and the mentors you choose to follow. So I want to ask you, who's mentoring you? Who's guiding you? Who are your mentors? And are they demonstrating behaviors that you would want to emulate? Are they giving you what you need? Because you see, as members of the Honors College, other students will look to you the same way you look to your mentors. Your mentors may be your teachers. They may be your parents. They can be anyone. Hopefully someone who's speaking positively into your life. So I just want you to realize that there are qualities that are required to be a role model. So I'm gonna share some of them with you so you can have those, and you ask yourself, am I demonstrating these strategies or these characteristics of a good role model? One, a role model has passion and the ability to inspire. And you don't have to necessarily do anything to inspire others. Have you ever been motivated or inspired by somebody just by looking at them? You get excited when you see them, when you hear them. Have anybody ever experienced that? That's a role model. Role models show passion for their work and have the capacity to infect others with their passions. Speaking of several, think about your teachers. One student has said is that they're so dedicated to teaching students and helping students and empowering students that it is such a meaningful gesture. They are always trying to give back to the next generation. And that really inspires me. So what are you doing, or who is inspiring you? Can you emulate them? Can you inspire others? Because people are going to look at you. Number two, role models have a clear set of values. That means they won't just do anything because it's popular. Role models live their values in their world. They live those values out loud. So children admire people who act the way that supports their beliefs. It helps them to understand how their own values are part of who they are and how they might seek fulfilling roles and, as adults. So keep that in mind as you move forward in realizing all eyes on you. So we got our passion, we have our values, then you have a commitment to the community. As a part of the Honors College or as a part of a role model, sometimes you put other people before yourself. It's not always about you. What is good for the community? What is good for Harris-Stowe State University or wherever you're going to go? Keep that in mind as role models. These are people who get involved and make a difference. Number 4, role models are selfless and accept others. Related to the idea that a role model shows a commitment to their communities, students also admire people for their selflessness, not selfishness, but selflessness, and acceptance of others who were different from them. One student spoke about her father, saying he never saw social barriers. He saw people's needs and acted on them no matter what their background or circumstances. He was never afraid to get his hands dirty. His lifestyle was one of service. What will they say about your lifestyle? Is it one of service? Keep that in mind. Number 5, role models have the ability to overcome obstacles. As Booker T. Washington said, success is to be measured not so much by the position that one has reached in his life as by the obstacles in which one has overcome. Young people, they echo this sentiment, showing that they have developed skills and abilities of initiative when they learn to overcome obstacles. Have any of you ever overcome an obstacle? Anybody? And people will say, when you've been through something, you know how to appreciate stuff. And I said that on purpose. You know how to appreciate things. And that being the case, then you know you don't always want people to go through what you've been through. So lead by example. Be that role model. Be the person that you would want to follow. Does that make sense? Can you handle that? Remember, you are scholars. That means you are expected to be wise. You are expected to be leaders. Are you ready for the challenge? How many of you are ready for the challenge? How many of you know you got this? You got this. That's what we need to see. You need to wear the Honors College so well that every student at Harris-Stowe State University wants to be part of it. And I'm going to wrap it up right there and say, congratulations. You are scholars, and we are proud of you. Wear it well. Represent who you are, your families, your teachers in Harris-Stowe State University. As scholars, we're expecting great things from you. Take care.
Let's give her another round of applause. All right, so now it's time for the closing speech. So as I look out into the audience today, I gain a sense of pride and empowerment. What I see are eyes that look like mine, voices that sound like mine, vibes that rock like mine, and drive that exudes greatness. You all are assuring generational wealth by going the extra mile. Your degree will set the bars for your children and their grandchildren. I want to ask you guys a question. I'm sure you guys know what a community is, but do you know what it is to build a community? When we look around the city, we see so many of our communities in despair because we are taught to graduate college and take our degrees to other communities. I want you all to consider taking your degree back to your community, where our children can have an example of a doctor, a business owner, a scientist, a nurse, a mayor, or an educator. These are ways to bring funds back into our communities and ways to ensure the uplifting of our children who are the future so that your family can look out of their front door and see eyes that look like yours, voices that sound like yours, vibes that rock like yours, and little children that exude greatness. I want to leave all of my freshmen mainly with a few more encouraging words. In challenging moments, remember your strength. In new settings, be the person that you want to meet. Never stop setting goals. And remember, the smallest battles will sum up to the highest achievements. I hope you always have a great summer and the rest of your year.
All right, so we have did it. We have come to the end of our pinning ceremony. Woohoo! So when I say this was a long time coming, how many of you remember our pinning ceremony last year? Yeah, mask, social distancing. We couldn't even really be out like we are today. We couldn't have friends and family join us, so we've come a long way. And now I see a lot of faces in here that I won't see next year on campus. Single tear. But what I like to really say is we did it. I'm really proud of every single one of you and super excited to see where you go next, even if that's just to the lab next door. But with that, we do have food and refreshments outside. I want to ask my honors students to please hold on for just a couple minutes. We want to get some pictures, of course, of you. You knew it was coming. So Mr. Day will be coordinating those pictures just outside. Everyone else, thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you for being a part of our village. And remember, this is a family that we stick together, all right, forever, even after the hornet's nest. Thank you one last time.